Are you ready?
We are live on the mic with our host DJ Deuce and Bamboo Bam.
Bam!
Let's get this show started.
Yo, what's up? I'm DJ Deuce with my co-host Bamboo. What's up, Bam?
What up, Bam? What's up? What's up? What's up, man? What's good, bro?
Everything's good, man. Summers are here. The fucking weather's hot.
Yeah. Definitely.
I can't complain. You know, when I was a little younger, it's too hot, and then it was too cold. So I had to pick one or the other, and now I just say, fuck it, it's too cold. I don't pick it's too hot no more, man. Bake the sun. Give it to me. Give it to me, man.
Give you the sun. Fuck
Absolutely.
That.
Anyways,
the
people.
Humidity.
True enough.
Disgusting.
True, man. People, subscribe to our YouTube page. That's Live on the Mic Podcast. Press the subscribe button, click on the notification, and every time we go live, it notifies you, and you can come in and join the show.
Yes.
Anyways, you can also download the Clash TV app. And for some reason, we're not on there lately. I got to shoot these guys an email or a text.
Say word.
Man. I know it's because they're doing this big basketball Rutgers thing. You must have heard of it back in New York, back at home. So it's their summer league thing right now. So that's what they've been doing. That's what they're pushing. I get it. But I don't get it. Clash TV, show some love. We show you guys some love. Show us some love, man. You know what I mean?
Get back to us, man.
Bam, bam.
What up?
All right, man. I don't know. This week, there's I let a lot of shit slide. You know what I mean? But
Did you?
well, in general, you know what I mean. I try to understand both sides, and when I don't, I kind of go way at it. I go at it, right?
All right.
And we got to talk about our boy Chris Brown.
What about Chrissy? What about Chrissy
Chris.
Brown? What about Chrissy Brown?
Michael Jr. They've been told, you know, that he's like the R&B king now. You know.
I don't know about all of that. All that.
Well, if I had to tell you ask you who the R&B king is, who would it be?
That would be Usher.
See, that's for me. That's me too. But you know what? It's a great argument because I probably think hit for hit, maybe Chris is starting to surpass him. That's fine.
I don't know, man. Entertainment, as an entertainer, who's more professional, who's more, you know? I mean, they both had the ups and downs, I get it, but, you know, when it came to that longevity, I think Usher came on top.
Are you like, bro? I'm a huge Usher fan. Are you not? Or like Chris is still pushing? He's just dropped a new album not too long ago.
Yeah. He's still pushing.
So longevity is kind of,
you know. But I'm talking as, you know, personality as a.
If someone represented your business, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, you know what I mean. If you was gonna put
I think
somebody
Chris
up
an
there,
idiot, absolutely, bro.
you know. So that's why I say Usher came above on that one.
Okay,
right?
I'll give you that. Okay,
You know,
anyways.
he more of a household thing. You know what I mean? Who would you want to bring home to mama type deal? You know what I mean? You know.
Yeah, no, Chris will be punching your daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know, man. He's just he's still a little rough around the edges. He never got that. Let me smooth it out. You know
True,
what I mean?
true. So anyway, so this dude here does a meet and greet, okay? Meets his fans. And this jerk charges $1,000
What the fuck is wrong
per
with this
person.
dude, bro? What's wrong with him?
Bam. $1,000. Not a $20 autograph. Okay, I'm gonna bust some numbers up for you, right? Chris Brown sold over 197 million records worldwide.
This year?
No, that's his overall.
Overall. Okay. Total career.
Makes him one of the best-selling music artists. Makes him one of them. 107. Okay. For me, that's fans, right? That's your fans.
Your fan base.
Okay,
right.
Chris Brown's net worth 2022, which, let's be real, don't quote me on this fucking net worth shit because
quote him.
Feel free, but I'm not the right one typing this shit on Google. We grabbed the first number on the first link.
And
anyways, his number is 60 million.
Oof.
60 million this guy's worth. So
he don't need to be
charging
$1,000. He don't need to be charging $1,000.
That's my point. That is my fucking point, Bam.
You know.
These fans made you rich.
Like what are you getting for $1,000 to meet this dude? Like really, what do you get out of it? A hug?
A little bit of me too here. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. 1,000. You know what I mean?
That's nuts, bro. You know?
Okay, I gotta give you that.
Anything to get clout. Anything to get clout. I spent $1,000 to get a picture with Chris Brown.
Do you think that's where? You know what? That's a great way of putting it. Is that what you think it would be? It'd be easier to not easier. It's a fact that you get $1,000, you get a picture with Chris, and it's on the gram. Is that what?
Yep, and it's on the gram, and everybody fucking liking it. Oh my God, you know.
Wow, I never looked at it that way, Bam.
You know.
I never looked at it that way.
That's what it's about. You know.
What about?
Then again, some people, you know. I don't know, man. I think it's more of a like thing. You know what I mean?
Hold on a second. Like idiot, and an idiot. Like what do you?
Yeah.
Who the fuck would pay that? Why would you do that? Why would you even bother?
Then you got the true diehard fans too. That's like, I'll pay the $1,000.
Is there any thing or anyone that you would pay for to say what's up, or? And is there a dollar amount? Anyone specific? Anyone that you?
If it was, it would have been Prince. If it was, it would have been Prince. Now that was my dude right there. That was my dude.
So you have a bit of extra money.
I'll spend the money to hang out with Prince. You know
what the fuck would you ask Prince?
I don't fucking know. I just need to be in his presence then I'll figure it out from there. You know how we do, right? You know what I mean?
I'm trying to figure how this conversation would go.
Prince, my boy, man. He's my boy, man. You know, he dropped his music. I'll probably be getting in his head about some of them songs, you know, a couple of things he said here, a couple ideas, you know what I mean? So we come up with that.
That's anyone that knows you, that'd be the conversation that we'd probably pay to watch you have with him.
You don't know, man. We be chilling, bro, you know?
You and Prince?
We be chilling, me and Prince. You know
I wouldn't pay anybody this. I don't want to know anyone. No.
Nobody.
No.
Yeah, you antisocial. You hate people.
I don't hate people. It's just I don't. By the way, like people are human. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the perception that people have about a singer or an actor is huge. Like they're like, oh my God. But the thing is, like, I can guarantee Chris Brown's a jerk off.
Probably.
You know what I mean? It's like, who cares? Like, it's for me. I can't look at a human being that way and be like, I'm so excited. Or do you know who I met? I can care less. I just don't give a shit. Like it's you're great at one thing, and that was it. You know what I mean? Congratulations,
well, I mean,
you entertained some people.
They deserve what they great. That some people appreciate it for what they do, right? You know.
But do you think that fame makes people better looking?
No.
You don't. So you're telling me, just I'm gonna throw one out there, that girls would be in love if he had no money and no fame with a guy like Russell Peters.
Russell Peters.
You're telling me that ugly fuck. See, if he took his comedy skills and his cash, he'd be still smashing the same girls he is today.
If he was broke and you taking away the comedy skills?
I'm talking about him being like I'm going to tell you straight up.
Take away the fame, take away the cash, and he's still a comic, and he can make girls laugh. He's going to get some. You know it.
But it's I'm going to give you another, because growing up there was that Britney Spears fucking video with a little skirt and oops, I did it again or whatever.
Right.
And people are like, oh my God, she's hot. She wasn't. If you actually would have just dropped her on a club on a Thursday night at $1 beer, she would have blended right the fuck in.
Yeah.
But that's the point. There's the perception of fame. For some reason, it outshines.
Well, that's the illusion. You got to,
Doesn't Biggie rap about that?
Yeah, he does, I believe. But, I mean, it's the same thing. It's like going to the strip club, bro. You know what I mean? The girl that's on stage, who is that? Where's she from? You start thinking, you start imagining, back in the day. Now strip club is a whole different fucking ball game. You know it, not know it. But, you know what I mean? It's that illusion. Someone you don't know, you don't see. You see him, but you're wondering what's the mystique about the person.
Terrible fucking.
I'm telling you, that's what it is.
Terrible,
everybody's like Chris.
Man, the stripper at least should look half decent on stage.
Well, do we really want to go there? Because
if you saw an ugly girl on stage,
I know I opened the door about that, but I really don't want to go there about strippers on stage. I'm
just saying that if there's an ugly stripper on stage, we all know she's ugly.
Yep, this is true.
Okay. But it's the perception of I find fame. Fame is like, oh my God, so and so good looking, or so and so hot, and the whole time you're just like, no, not really.
Well,
when you look past that shit, it's not true.
Well, bring up Brad Pitt. You know,
Yeah.
He's probably a total dickhead. You know what I mean?
But you see, now we're bringing up personality.
Yeah, but
I'm going to assume everyone's a fucking dickhead.
But this is my point. You know, he's a dick, but everybody don't know this because they only see certain things. You
I
get what I'm
know,
saying?
but the thing is, again, would Brad Pitt still be a good-looking dude?
There's some people, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? Like,
there's
I
some
think
people,
George
everybody-
Clooney's an average-looking dude. He wins Sexiest Man of the Year. It plants the seed in most people's brains, and then the women go bananas. See what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. So I think the perception of fame, because Russell Peters is one of the guys that came to mind. He was just at Elon's club on Tuesday.
Oh, was he? Okay.
And the first thing that came to I love that he's a great his comedic hack is fantastic. You know what I mean? But I was like, what an ugly dude! Like, what a schnoz on that guy! Like, what a hammer nose! You know what I mean? Like, God damn. I was like, man, if this dude was not famous, he wouldn't have his hot wife.
I don't know. Where's he from anyway? He's
Trump.
Indian?
Yeah, he's Indian.
No,
Yeah,
he's Indian. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
He's Indian. I'm just saying the perception of stuff. So sometimes I think, even with this Chris Brown, he's like, man, I'm a mega superstar. You know what I mean? I look half decent. I'm going to charge $1,000 to these fucking
I guess with
momos
fame,
here.
I guess with fame, people tend to look past people's flaws. You know what I mean? Imperfections, better yet. Look
Okay.
past people's imperfections. You know what I mean? Because not everybody is, you know, as they put it in the world, a perfect six-pack body, muscles, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, but that's-
really and truly,
No,
you know.
but that's the thing. Like for instance, when I bring up Biggie, people are like, he raps about it. Fucking bitches walking by him. Now he makes a fucking hit album.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Little Kim and Faith Evans isn't a bad hit list.
It's not a bad hit list.
It's not a bad hit list for a man. You know what I mean?
You know, you know, just,
And that's
just
the hit list we
imagine
know
all-
about.
Yeah, there you go. I was just about to say, think about everything else that's in the mix, right? But point being is, people look past it because of the fame. You know what I mean? They're not focusing on
You
that.
just
anymore.
not notice that you agree with me,
I
but
do agree
disagreed
with
with
you.
me like 5 minutes ago?
Yeah. I know.
Only
But-
Bam will try to open the back door and agree and wave at you, and be like, I'm part of the party now. I'm here.
Yeah. Just a little bit. I know what I'm doing here. You know, fucking with you. But you know, they tend to do that. You know, but I don't know, man. You know, some people. I don't know who's would be.
But anyways,
sexy.
Chris, stop
would
fucking
be-
charging.
Nah, leave Chris
Motherfuckers.
alone. Let him crowd the people. Let him charge people.
He can.
If they want to pay, they're the idiots, bro.
Yeah, I guess so. Fuck.
You know, if they want to sit in line and wait, how long? For $1,000, how long they get Chris for?
Man, they get to kidnap him for a day or two in my books, bro.
As far as I'm concerned, that motherfucker better cook me dinner.
He's a
You know what I
fucking
mean?
one-night gigolo. Dance, motherfucker, dance.
He better cook me dinner.
Some
And it better
backflips.
be
You want to be
good.
backflip, motherfucker? Backflip that shit. Chris, I just want anyone, comment if there's anyone you would love to spend money on.
Spend money on nobody.
to
Want to spend
know.
money on nobody.
Me,
You
the
know what?
zero.
Hey, if you're gonna comment, people, how much would you spend? This, you know, how
To
much
meet Chris
would you spend?
Brown.
No, to meet DJ Deuce. How much would you spend to meet DJ
Nicest guy in the
Deuce
world.
people?
I'd charge you nothing.
Nicest guy in the world.
Buy me
Well,
a couple
we-
beers.
How much would you spend to hang out with DJ Deuce for the night? Look, I'm even giving a whole night.
Hold on a sec. Where are we at for this night? Where are we at the night?
Oh well, listen.
Are we doing one person or are we doing group rates?
No,
here?
no, group rates. No group rates. One person, exclusive. One night, DJ Deuce, and we're keeping it PG-13.
Oh, okay. But I'm gonna ask you for advice for them. Okay, if they came and said, "Listen, I want to spend X amount of dollars to hang out with Deuce for a night," what would you recommend them to do, or where to take me, or where to hang out with me?
Well, with you,
Yeah,
see, you got a wide variety of things you like to do.
interesting. That's very
You
nice.
do. You do.
I know.
You do.
I know.
You do. You know. Well, clubbing. You like going. You can go go-karting, you like that shit.
Yeah, go-karting, bands.
You know what I mean? Pool, you like to play pool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look, and it's funny because it's the little things. It's not big, extravagant things that you like to do. You know what I mean? It's just little normal things around the way type shit. You know what I mean? So I could give out a couple of, you go here, go there, go here.
Or for big bucks, they come for 7 days on vacation.
Well, that's a different story. You know.
This time of your life. Chris won't be able to give you that.
That's that's a different story. You know, that definitely costs a little bit more, and we're going to go rated R with that one.
We apologize in advance.
There you go.
But yeah. No, I trust me. You get your money. You get $1,000.
You get your money's worth.
Yeah, well, I'll even drive for fuck's sakes. Chris giving them a hug. We should be ashamed. Everyone should be ashamed. Fuck. He's human. Don't give him $1,000. The guy has 60 million. I pull out 1,000. I bitch slap him after with the picture and I take my money back.
You sound a little jealous because he got $60 million and he
I
won
don't
an
give
extra
a
1,000.
fuck. Dude, you gonna give me 60 million? There's two things that would happen. I'd still go bankrupt or I'd be dead. That's just facts.
Oh my God, he said I'm gonna go bankrupt.
Dude, I almost go bankrupt every time I go out.
Yeah,
I don't understand why when I drop my credit card, I think it's open bar. I don't understand. I haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? I have to take out cash, and when I run out, I run out.
That's it. And run out the club. We out. Gone.
But
Gone.
when I put the card on, it's like it never runs out.
Never runs out.
No. I start being a comedian like Russell Peters.
See, people, $1,000, one night, DJ Deuce. Think about it.
I'll do it for $50. $50. $50. Anyways, Kid Cudi, bro. Walks off the stage. You know what? I got footage. Let's just play it first.
Yeah.
If I get hit with more thing, if I see one more thing on the stage, I'm leaving. Don't with me.
It sounds like it cut it out, but it's because the swear words were cut out. So if you're listening to this on Spotify or anything like that, it's. I don't blame this motherfucker.
Problem is, he's a good artist and he's a conscious rapper. I wouldn't categorize him as a gangster and so
Very true.
on. So he's definitely trying to appeal to the people. Look, stop the shit, and so on and so on and so on. But your audience is fucking assholes. You know what I mean? So you got to deal with it the way it comes. Right now, you ain't got to take the fucking abuse. He walked off, right? Mm-hmm. Understandable. But now he's got a contract. He's supposed to do his job. Is he gonna get the money back, or is he gonna try to argue the fact that I was out there and your people fucking, throwing shit at me, right?
Okay, that's happening.
It's a hostile work environment.
Okay, what about you in that situation? You're on
Pause.
stage, rocking the stage. Someone throws a ball, another. You're like, yo, what the fuck? What do? You walk out too? No.
No, I'm not walking out. You know me. I'm not walking out. What the fuck? Who threw that? And throw it again. And I'm getting off the stage and going in the crowd. You understand?
You're
Because
like,
that's
listen, man.
Me and you different. Me and other people, we different.
I would be like, listen, you fucking do that again. I'm gonna bring you to Travis Scott's fucking concerts.
But see, the problem right now is the fan and the artist. There's nothing in between anymore. People don't have much respect for artists anymore.
Yeah, but these people paid, including the guy or the girl that threw the bottle.
Yeah, they
What the
paid.
fuck you doing?
Well, that is my point. You know what I mean? I paid to come in here. I paid for the water bottle, and now I'm gonna throw it at the guy that I paid to come see.
But do you think? Okay, I'm picturing myself on stage.
Think about her mindset or his mindset.
Yeah.
I paid money to come disrespect you.
Oh.
You understand what I'm saying?
Maybe.
So
I would just be like, who did it? Because there'd be 99 fucking weasels.
snitches, you know what I mean?
Right here, and I drag the motherfucker up stage.
There you go.
And then,
And then I bet you nobody will throw nothing else at your ass.
but he has no choice. He had no choice. So, like you're saying, he's not a gangster rapper. He's not a tough guy. You know what I mean?
You go.
And he's don't fucking do that.
Right.
Don't
So,
throw.
So the level, like I said, the level of respect is
Now,
not there.
I heard on the radio. I don't know. I should have looked this up as my homework. Something similar happened to Lady Gaga, and the fucking bottle stopped and dropped. So they assumed that they had like a fucking crystal clear glass
Oh,
around. Yeah,
wow, that's smart.
yeah.
That must be a real clean glass. Fuck,
You know what I
goddamn.
mean?
You know. But back in the day with country music, and they had the mesh cage, and you sucked. They was throwing bottles at you in that mesh cage. You know, we might have to do that.
We're going back to the honky tonk days, you know.
You know?
You guys can't be fuck putting the cage around the artists, put it around the humans.
You know.
The cage goes the opposite way, man. It's gotta go over the crowd, you know.
You know, but then again, artists is different than old school artists. So imagine that happening to Pac or Biggie while they on stage. What you think the outcome would have been then? You understand? It'd have been a total different outcome. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Same thing. Snoop Dogg Pound. You know what I mean? You know different outcome. These new rappers, they're going on on the gram, but when they're on stage, people are testing their shit.
Where's security while this shit's happening?
Ain't doing shit, but sitting there getting paid for nothing.
Dude,
You know
got
what I
a
mean?
couple concerts, a couple mayhems that happened, and security failed. You know what I mean?
Well, they never. Bottom line is, you got 10,000 people and 300 security guards.
Yeah, you can't do shit.
It's what's gonna happen? You get what I'm saying? Nothing. You know?
But what the fuck? Then have none and save the cash. Like you know
then,
what you know.
Then it's total chaos.
But you know what I'm trying to say? Like there's no fucking point at this. At that point, they always say, "Oh, we're outnumbered." Well, you know what? Bam, you bounced at a club.
Mm-hmm.
How many bouncers were in the club?
2.
And how many people were there?
The club hold 250, 300.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. We're always outnumbered.
Always.
Always outnumbered. But the problem is how you handle the scenario. You see what I'm saying? And these bouncers are dealing with.
You ever worked with a bouncer that acted tough, but you knew when shit went down, what was gonna happen? Yeah.
You know, walking around with chest all puffed out, and it's like, dude. Anyways, what are you doing, man? You know what I mean? Calm the fuck down.
No,
Stop
I
all
get
that.
that.
You
And
know?
that's now when you're hiring 300 security guards like that, or whatever, maybe even less actually at these events. How many of those chest puffed out guys
There you
are
go.
there, right?
There you go.
No, I get it. No, I don't blame him one fucking bit, Kid Cudi. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. It ruins a live experience now. Does he like imagine this happened again to him? Like, let's just say the next show.
Mm-hmm.
Does he? Do you say fuck it after? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, this is fucking
Well,
retarded. People are fucking throwing shit at me.
Yeah. Now he's got to figure out what to do about it. You understand?
You gotta get snipers, bro, and you just gotta tell them. You get a couple snipers.
a couple of red beams pointing down at the crowd.
Be like, you see that? Throw the bottle.
I honestly, I wouldn't know what to do with that, because now you know what is going to happen. He's gonna control the crowd in a sense, right? In a sense of, I'm not doing these big ass events anymore. I'm doing smaller events where they're more manageable.
Yeah.
Where you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, he might have to do more shows to make more money, but in reality, if it keeps him safe, it's worth it.
When you break it down, 100%, yeah, no, for
what I mean?
safety, for being to be safe. No, I totally
Right.
get that, man. I totally get that. I just found it was one of those things. I would just be pissed if I bought a ticket and someone threw water and the guy just leaves. You know what I mean? Like I would be like, like I.
Well, you can't be mad at him. You need
No,
to
no,
turn
no,
it
no,
up,
no,
you know?
no. 100%, I'm not mad at him.
You know?
But you know, I mean, this dude needs to be, or girl needs to be found, because that's fucking ridiculous. People don't disrespect the people on stage that you bought tickets for. What's wrong with you?
Man,
You know what I mean? Like, if you would have threw that at Russell, you would have caught him on the nose. You know, don't do that. Don't do that. Sorry, man. I love Russell. I'm just fucking with you.
you
I'm
know,
hating
that's
today.
really crazy though. He walked off. That's not.
Nah, yeah, no, for sure.
You know.
Bam, something needs to get off
know.
your chest, brother.
Yeah, listen, man. You know, what's the deal with this motherfucker Danny Fernandez, man? You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, twice he bails on us. Twice. First time, you get a pass. Second time, bullshit, bro. You know what I mean? Just
You don't get a
total
pass.
bullshit.
You're right.
No, you don't
So
get
for
a
the
pass.
people that don't know, Danny Fernandez is a Canadian artist. You know, he has a bunch of awards. He's done some major hits. signed to Capital Profits. You know,
Records,
great
yeah.
artist. I don't know what happened to his career, and I would have loved to have him on the interview to see, you know, what happened. A mutual friend reaches out to us, says, "Would you get Danny on the show?" I said, "I'd love to have Danny on the show, especially, you know, he's our brother. He's from Canada. He's from Toronto. You know, of course. You know, let's do this. You know." And there's text messages between him and I about picking a date and time. We pick a Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and he's like, "It's all good." And then we'd go back and forth, and I said, "Can you cut me a promo?" that he never cut, and he said, "Sure." So that's when I knew he was already a bit of an iffy, wishy-washy.
Little flake.
Don't jump on the no problem, brother, anytime, and it doesn't get done at all. Like that for me, I went on like, okay, whatever. We'll let that one slide. It wasn't the most important.
If you're busy, you're busy.
So I send them, like, you know, what we're going to talk about, a few topics, because that's what we like to do with guests, because with a few topics, I want to know what's touchy and not touchy. I don't want to hurt anyone's fucking feelings. That's lies. I just try to have a bit of respect. But anyways, so... And that's when he doesn't hit me back, damn. That's when I said, damn, we got on backstage, and I was like, I don't think he's coming on. Boom, mutual friend of ours gets the text message saying, "Can you reschedule?" It happens. We've probably done it twice. I think we've done it with Tora, and one time we did it with Big Estate. That both came through, and we both became like friends with in the long run. So I always have to look at the positive stuff. It has happened. And it ended up being positive in the long run. So I'm like, fine, no problem. Shit happens. Either you can't get off. I don't know, family. It could be anything. That's not a big deal. So we say, do you want to come back? I go, at this point, it's, when the fuck is it good for you? When is it good for you? Because now I'm going to pick any time on Sunday.
No. I'm that girl at Kid Cudi's show right now. I'm ready to throw something at him.
Yes.
I'm at that point. You know
I get it.
So
because
I'm officially telling him, if you come perform in Nova Scotia, I'm throwing something at you. I'm going to pay money to throw it at you.
Fair enough.
All right?
And
just for the fact.
It's
you
true.
disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect you. See how you like it.
I get it, man. I trust me. You know how I am. So what I do is I ask him. He goes, oh, blah, 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 this time and that time. I said, Sunday at 1 p.m. I fucking hate, guys. Anyone that knows me, I hate doing a fucking afternoon podcast on a Sunday. I hate it. If I partied for 2 fucking nights, it's extremely hard for me to do anything on Sunday. Boom. I only get religious on Sundays. I rest like God does. That's it. That's the day. That's the only thing me and most of your gods that I agreed with.
That's when him and Satan chill out and hang out and talk.
We need a break. We have 6 more days of terrifying to do. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, we're going to do something I don't like to do. It happens. You gotta move forward. You gotta push. Sunday at 1, cool. What does he do at Sunday at 1? Nothing.
Fuck Danny.
Nothing. Fuck Danny, man. Danny had no idea about the amount of people that we had on the show, the amount of producers on the show, how many people that would have loved to probably work with him if we would have just linked it up. Because that's what we do here. I want nothing in return. I link people up. You and you should work together. You and you should do. You and you. I don't want nothing in fucking return.
Right.
You respected me by coming on the show. I respect you 100-fold.
There you go. I don't know, man. If he was super busy, but at least he could have, even if he didn't show up that day on Sunday, he could have sent a message on Monday saying, my bad, sorry, I apologize.
Yes.
At least. We didn't even get that.
No.
You know what I mean? So
no, we didn't get anything.
No, that's right. That's where the disrespect, I feel, comes in. You see what I'm
problem.
saying? You know?
And you know me, I'm the petty party, right? Like, and then Jay or Boy is apologizing. He has nothing to apologize for. He's not him.
That's right.
He's apologizing, and then he said something else. I was like, I'm done with him. Danny Fernandez could become the biggest star on the fucking planet. He could have babies with our boy Russell Peters, pump out little Chris Browns. I don't give a shit. He's never coming back.
Throwing shit at him.
He is not coming back on the show. I don't want to meet him now. I am turned off. I'm not a fan. I don't respect people like that. You're 100% right, Bam. He comes to Nova Scotia. Get that fucking baseball arm ready, bro.
I'm telling you, I'm throwing something. And I'm going right up to the front. He going to see me throw it. I'm going to look him in the eye like this and then chuck it at him. Boom.
Point blank?
Point fucking blank, you know. front of, not a drive by, not a walk by. It's a front of the stage motherfucking assault.
Not even a side tussle on the walk by, just a full blown fastball.
Full blown. Excuse me. I'm gonna be polite all the way to the fucking front of the fucking stage, bro. Excuse me. I only need 2 seconds. 2 seconds, please. I'm gonna shake up my fucking water or my bottle, and you know what I mean. And I'm gonna look at him and fucking chuck it right at his ass.
Oh,
you know?
I love it. I love it.
You know,
oh, bro.
And then
Danny,
I'm gonna exit stage left.
Yeah. Come find me, motherfucker. You know what? I'll fly down for that too.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm fly down, bro.
You know?
I can smash a few more security. Anyways. All right. Fuck about Danny. Danny.
Yeah.
Last
Danny
time you ever be mentioned on the show.
Done.
All the best. Do your thing, man. I don't give a fuck. Anyways,
What up?
talking about fake ass motherfuckers. There's this dude that was on the internet. He's on the gram. And I was like, who the fuck is this bozo, right? And I was like, and you look it up. And let me pop up a picture. There's a picture. Just, anyways, I never took these fucking pictures. Let's pop this one up. So there's one on the left that says fake. He looks like this big overblown. He doesn't look cut. And then the one on the side looks like the average fat guy. You know, whatever. Right. Which looks more realistic, right? Then there's another picture of him here. He looks like he's slimmed down a bit, right? He calls himself the Iranian Hulk. Anybody that knows this guy, he's the Iranian bozo, okay? This guy is a bozo at its finest. I don't know.
Why is it bozo?
Okay, you know what? Bam, I got a few clips. Okay, a few clips of him doing face to face. I had to get rid of like the whatever the fucking music it was because it's not our music. But I played a track for it.
All right,
let's just play this video. It's what a minute clip. Let's play it.
Yeah, what? Come on. What now? These niggas talk about me, what? What now? These niggas talk about me, what? What now? These niggas talk about me, oh no. Talk about me, oh. Talk about me, here we go. What now? These niggas talk about me, what? What now? These niggas talk about me, what? What now? These niggas talk about me, oh no. Talk about me, oh. Talk about me,
Here's something to talk about. Let's talk about your mouth while you keep running that motherfucker like a clock. I don't understand that shit. You pop, pull your head out your ass and fucking stop talking all that shit about the bamboo. When I see him gon' mash you, mop the fucking floor with you, stuff your fucking mouth with you. Keep your mouth shut, nigga. You don't want me to pull this trigger. God ain't waiting for no delivery. Can't you see his
Banging on beats.
Bam,
Yes. Yes. This is what I'm talking about right there, bro. I love it.
Anyways, and for the people that are listening to on a major streaming platform, that song is actually from our boy here, Bam Boo Bam.
Love it. Get on it. Run it out, people. Run it out. Now, he's just been getting beat up by everybody, you know?
Dude, the guy's a bozo. Okay, the first guy's legit. The guy that pushed him, like that guy looks like
He went right
he
to
looked
the floor,
like
man.
he looked like a
Buckled
Zeus
underneath.
guy from jail. Don't get me wrong, all right?
Man, that was a big white dude. Bro.
Dude. But if you saw that dude's face when he got pushed, that fight never happened, by the way. That
No?
one, what would it happen? You see his face, he's like, God damn, I can't fuck this guy up. Then he's going up against this other Asian dude, Titan, and Titan just fucking pie faces him like a bitch.
Oh my God, fuck. You know?
That guy's a I'm at the point where I want to fight this dude.
So what? MMA? Fight him in the MMA
Nah,
style?
some
or what?
fucking celebrity boxing shit.
Some celebrity boxing? I don't know. They keep it PG with the celebrity boxing, bro.
No, but no. The celebrity boxing from the celebrity boxing dude, yes, is PG. This is just two motherfuckers on not on that stage.
Okay.
It's gonna be a little more maybe of an 8-rounder or whatever. It's not gonna be like the PG stuff that you and I are used to.
Okay.
But this guy's a chump, bro. Like the Iranian pussy. You know what I mean? Like this guy just doesn't do it. Like who the
He still does look intimidating, man. Ain't gonna lie,
who
though.
that bozo?
That guy looks a little intimidating.
I would have gave that guy a bitch slap. No fucking way that guy's intimidating.
Open hand.
Signature deuce move, dude.
Boom.
I've only given one backhand. That was a super slap.
This is why I'm laughing, because I'm thinking about it right now.
I'd open it. I would slap that dude, and I know a guy like him. That guy's the most useless human being. Keep acting like you're fucking jacked on the gram.
I don't know what's going on with people
And that's
these
it.
days, bro. I don't know. I just don't know, man.
And let's look at the picture on the left side here, the fake one.
Right.
What kind of workouts you do to look like that?
I don't know.
The Iranian hairball.
You don't like this dude.
I
You wanna
hate
smash
him.
So, put the challenge out to him right now. You know?
I would demolish this guy.
Boom.
Demolish
3 rounds,
him.
2 rounds. How many rounds you need?
37 seconds, like everything else I've been into. Sex,
right.
life, fights, everything.
All right, boom. So the challenge is out there, Mr. Iranian Hawk. What you saying?
Dude,
Reach out,
with pleasure,
reach out.
dude.
DJ Deuce.
Let me come
Instagram,
out of my retirement.
You know.
A real dude. Not this phony balloon. A real dude. You know, not this guy. I would demolish him.
People, $1,000 to watch Deuce beat up the Iranian Hawk. What's going on?
No.
Pay per view.
For my fans, I'll do it for free, bro.
For free?
That dude, it ain't even about money, bro. It's about slapping a fucking bitch, a fake. I hate people like that. That first guy, I was like, oh, I want to watch this fight. Because that first dude, Martin, whatever his name was, that guy's just an animal.
Okay.
And he
He's
knows.
he's a fighter?
I don't know. He's a psychopath, some sort of. But you know he's an animal. This phony baloney motherfucker, he's nothing. So when he shoved him right away, when I saw the fear in his eyes, because I've seen the fear in people's faces, I was like, this dude ain't gonna fight him. He's gonna pull a hamstring, or he's gonna pull a hair, whatever the fuck's on his chest. You know what I mean? That guy ain't gonna fight him.
Ain't gonna fight. Huh?
It's a nice fighting a smaller guy, but that Asian dude, that guy ain't no fucking joke neither. You know what I mean? Like that's why that guy came in there. He's like, you pied him because he's like, bro, you're nothing. You're nowhere near us. Stop acting like this.
Okay.
We don't go around challenging fucking these super fucking people like, but this fucking banana over here. No, trust me. This dude, the only thing that's good for, man, is probably bringing me like 9 cases of beer if he can lift it. That's it. That's it. He is useless, bro. I don't. You don't have anybody that pisses you off like that.
Nah. Because like I say, you know, I'm not online all the time, you know. But on another note, I've been watching a couple of clips of these MMA fights because I don't watch them. You know, I don't watch them.
Yeah, you don't watch anything from my
And I watch a couple of clips, and some of these motherfuckers are getting knocked out with the most ridiculous fucking moves ever.
What do you mean by ridiculous?
The guy will fucking go to kick him,
Yes.
and then when his leg go back, he punch him in the mouth. Out he goes. You know, kind of like a kick and then wow, and it's like down he goes. It's
the
like
Superman punch.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just like, did he really connect with that one, or the fucking guy do a roundhouse kick and hit him right square in the fucking jaw, and it just buckles.
Dude, it's funny you
I'm
said
like,
that. There was a dude. I just watched a recent season of The Ultimate Fighter. You know what the show's. Have you heard of the show?
I've heard of the show.
They grab X amount of women and men and different in weight categories, and then they have 2 coaches to coach both sides.
Okay.
And the coaches usually have beef with each other that they're going to be fighting at the next event. So I think tomorrow, actually, the 2 girls are going at it.
Okay.
The 2 coaches, and obviously the finalists of that show is going to be on the same card. You know, but there was this big overweight dude, bro, and he's fighting. And he threw a roundhouse kick and connected with Buddy. I couldn't fucking believe it. Dana White jumped. Dude, Dana White jumped out of his seat, bro. Like, even I was like, Buddy that got hit with it didn't understand what happened. Like, you know what I mean? It was 100% not expected. Like, it was bananas.
Didn't think he was that flexible.
If I could find it, I'll send it to you. I was in absolute shock. Like, I couldn't believe it.
I see it and I'll be like, really?
Dude, it's because some of these guys, like, you know, let's be realistic. You know, you judge a book by its cover. You know, the shredded guy that, you know, you're like, oh, this guy's gonna win. But there's always this one oaf that doesn't look like that hasn't done a sit up all year.
Just got the fucking the dog fighting him. You know what I mean? And like I said, it catches me because all I see is the real quick boom. The guy falls down, so I have to watch and see how it happened. And I'm watching and see how it connects. It's like that shouldn't have never connected, but people walk right into it. You know what I mean? Just,
yeah,
you know,
because usually what it is, because they're good enough, man. They're good enough to flick the left wrist for you to be like, oh no, the jab's coming, and then all of a sudden you're getting hit with something totally different, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And this is what these are pros now. This is what pros do. You know what I mean? Or they've been doing something for about 3-4 minutes that's been irritating and annoying, and then you're starting to like, okay, I'm gonna check this or I'm gonna block this, and then all of a sudden you're blocking this and you're sleeping. All of a sudden, you know what I mean? There's one fight, Pat Barry versus Czech Congo. That's another.
Czech Congo. Okay.
I'll send you a clip of that. This is the best comeback in history of
So
MMA.
they fought before.
But I'm talking. Yeah, no, they fought once. Czech Congo is getting demolished, bro. Like, but Pat Barry's just giving it to him, and Czech Congo's doing the fucking wobbly legs, you know, you know what I mean, like the 4 a.m. legs, you know. He's just doing the. You're like, the guy's dead. All of a sudden, Czech Congo punches him in the face, turns around, and smashes the guy. It is the craziest, like, segment, that 40-50 second of like back at like one guy going one way.
Yeah.
Imagine you thinking you're 100% about to win. And all
And
of a
they
sudden,
get knocked the fuck out.
and you're knocked the fuck out. And you're just like,
Wow.
what the fuck just happened? Yeah, there's a few. That one, I'll send you that one, and that roundhouse kick by that big
Okay.
dude, bro. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. So we've talked about the face of rap.
Yes.
We had some people to comment. So I got
Yes,
some
yes.
comments here that I want to bring up. I wish some people mentioned, our boy, Passion says Rakim, Tupac, without any description, which I wish. I tell people like, why? I want to know why, right?
Well, Rakim, he's a true lyricist.
Yes.
So I understand why. I can understand why they put him up there. I get it.
Yeah.
And,
Okay. That's
Pac, Pac's a big personality. I can see why they put him up there too.
well. Carlos Diaz wrote Pac, and I said, "Tell me why." He goes, "With everything that's going on right now, his lyrics still resonate. Without him, you won't have Snoop come with his global recognition." I was like, "Okay, I get it." Okay,
Nah, I disagree with that.
So do I. I 100%. You know me. I've never. I'm. You know what I'm gonna say here. You don't need to say, "Oh, without them, there was gonna be no this." I always disagree with that. I said I think there'd still be that. I disagree with that. Anyways, wouldn't have Biggie / Puffy because of him before the whole beef. Had Puffy under his wing, not Puffy. Those are statements that we absolutely don't. We'll never know. That's an absolute guess. But with Tupac, face of rap, it wouldn't be a terrible guy. Well, not 100%.
No.
Now, just like Jesse James, we had him on the podcast. He says Snoop Dogg, globally recognized, and it's true. It is honestly, Snoop Dogg is probably, for me, the guy that would beat out my dude Busta Rhymes on that fact alone.
Global wise, yes. Globally, yes.
Globally, wise, he's been around since 92, 93. He's made tracks with all sorts.
Yeah, but I mean, Billy Wise, Run DMC, globally wide. Eminem, globally wide. You see what I'm saying? So if you put,
yeah, but I think he meant more like television, like like on TV shows and like the Martha Stewart crossover.
Well, recently, yeah, he's putting in work. He's putting in a lot of
But
work.
I think that's what they mean on that sense. You know what I mean? That's. But you picked Run DMC. You give me the reasons again. Break it down. Break down the reasons again.
Like I told you, it's not about they globally wide because they crossed over.
Yes.
Into the rock. You know what I mean? And got more fan base. Trendsetters. You know what I mean?
Okay,
these dudes don't. They got Adidas for life. You know what I mean? They was the first music sponsors. You get what I'm saying?
I get it.
You see what I'm saying? They
Everyone, but the thing is, see, this is what we're talking about. There's always got to be a first.
Yeah, of course. There's always got to be a first. But my point being is, being the first, that they had the idea to do it different.
They didn't have the fucking idea, you dum-dum.
They did have the idea to do it different because there was rappers before Run DMC.
But they didn't have the idea. It's more that they were busting out Adidas for a look, and Adidas had the idea.
No. They didn't get that deal until after they did that song, My Adidas.
But it wasn't forward thinking. You and I will think, let's do this because we want to fucking. They didn't do it because of that.
Well, back then, only people who had deals were basketball players. And
yes.
Who you think they looked up to? Who you think Run DMC looked up to?
Hockey players.
Oh yeah, but you know what I mean. You know, Dr. J, so on and so on. So
Yeah.
believe me, the idea was there. You know what I mean. Now the question was, can a musician get backed up like that? Can it get backing? You know what I mean? Because in the beginning, most rappers,
Now-
if you hold on, give me a sec. If you look at most rappers in the beginning, that let's say that Def Jam era, right? Run DMC, LL Cool J, all of them dudes, they all wearing Gucci, Fendi, and all of that. But they didn't buy it from the actual store back then. There was a dude named Dapper Dan who was buying the material and making their suits. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, nowadays, they don't even do that anymore. They go right to Louis Vuitton, and they go wear it, boom, boom, they buy it up, right? And hell, Tommy Hilfiger is out there talking about he don't want rappers wearing his fucking clothes. You see what I'm saying? So, they for me, it's more than just one thing. You get what I'm saying? Like people saying globally, worldwide, music-wise, this and that. I think they did it musically, fashion,
I think
trend
they're,
sales, you know?
Yeah, no.
That's for me. That's me.
I
That's
get
just my
it.
personal opinion.
I get it. Trust me, their numbers don't lie.
You know?
The numbers don't lie. Me personally, I don't think they had as many hits as people think. I'm not a huge fan of Run DMC. Mary, Mary, that's my favorite one. That's my favorite one. Now the crossover rock is bullshit.
Yeah, well,
it was bullshit luck.
It was bound. Well, it wasn't luck. It was the engineer.
Okay, but all they did was re-rap Steven Tyler's lyrics.
Pretty much, but it was the engineer.
But it wasn't.
It was the engineer. It wasn't Run DMC's idea. It was the engineers.
And if it was up to Run and those guys, they wouldn't have done it.
They wouldn't have. They wouldn't have done it. But Rick Rubin pushed it because he's seen the future because he was part of that.
Yeah, but it wasn't much of a future. It's not like it super crossed over. There was a couple rap hits. Nothing about the Benjamin remix. There's a few. It was nothing. It didn't break barriers.
It broke barriers because when they did it, was nobody on it. You know what I mean?
But it didn't. But I mean, it didn't trendset. Like it wasn't a trend setting. Is what I'm trying to say.
Well, the trend setting, I'm talking the fashion.
Yeah,
You know what I
but I'm
mean?
talking about that song alone.
That song alone?
I think it helped. It helped Run DMC for sure, but I mean, I think it really helped.
It crossed barriers in the sense of it bridged the gap between the hood and mainstream. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
In that aspect, you get what I'm saying? It's like you could say Nelly and country, hip hop to country.
Yeah.
You
Nelly
see
with
what I'm saying?
with those Tim McGraw and Florida. Florida Georgia Line. Sorry.
So you know, fuck Johnny Cash and the Beatles if they did a song together. You know what I mean? That market would have opened up even bigger for them. You know what I mean? So that was their goal.
So you still Run's the face.
I think Run DMC, the group.
Oh yeah. No, of course. Because
it got pretty much. Never mind. I'll take that back. I was gonna say they have all the elements of hip hop, but they don't. You know what I mean? They don't have all the elements of hip hop. You know, they got the rapping and the DJ, but they don't have the break dancing and that.
Because for me, it's also for me. It's for me.
Mm-hmm.
You have some awesome points. I hate to admit it. For me, the number one is definitely hits. Longevity.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's longevity. You have to been the face. You would have to be through generations for the face of rap, so people know who you are.
Okay.
Because I think if you drop Run DMC's face, there's gonna be a gap.
Yes, with people who don't know who's who, and I get that, right? And where you coming from with Busta now? I was watching Busta the other night. Okay, I was watching Busta perform the other night, and when it comes to hits, like you're saying, hits and longevity, I see it. I see what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I see it because I'm sitting there and I'm listening and I'm watching him go from back to front with his music, and it's like, ain't this a motherfucker? I forgot about that hit, and I forgot about that hit. I forgot about that hit. You know,
I was on the radio. I forgot he was on the Pussycat Dolls. Don't you? And then he raps it. I was like, oh my god, the motherfucker's on this too. I forgot.
Yeah,
I forgot.
He's on that.
You know, he's with was it Scenario?
Scenario, yeah.
Yeah, he's on that. Like,
Well,
dude,
that's when he was with. That was when he was
with his
the
crew.
group, right?
Yes, Leaders of the New School.
Then he did him and Janet.
Dude, Janet, Mariah. Oh, dude, it's fucking. It's not. This is where I'm saying the longevity hits. I'm talking about styles from fast to slow.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, he's versatile. He's versatile.
The Woo Ha remix with Old Dirty Bastard.
He's versatile. Very versatile.
This is why I was just like, I just wanted to figure out, like, I'm trying to pick someone that's not getting enough credit. Is also what I'm picking.
Well,
Snoop wasn't easy. Biggie, Pac, that's easy. I'm surprised people didn't mention Jay. You know, because some people, it's easy to, what you see is what you feel, right?
And Jay is.
Jay can fuck right off.
He made it big with some hits.
Yes.
But he's always a blend-in rapper. You understand? He blended in.
I can see that.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He never
yeah.
really, with the personality. He always stayed in the cut. You know what I mean?
For me, it's like working with like the different types of producers that Busta worked with. That's what I was breaking it down. You know what I mean? I'm looking from Leader of the New School to his first fucking album with The Coming, and then he was just dropping hits and dude, he kills it on what, Victory?
You want to know where he truly killed it at? And you're gonna laugh. He murdered Space Jam.
Oh, dude, that was with that lineup. Murdered it.
He murdered it, right?
Murdered it. Last guy on the fucking on the track destroys the whole thing. And we have people like Be Real, Method Man, LL Cool J. Like, come on, that's a lineup that it's hard to outshine. We'll say.
There you go.
So I'm just saying that's why. You know what I mean? This is where I lie.
I see it.
You know, for me, Snoop Dogg, globally, I think my favorite album of all times is his first Doggy Style album. First, front to back, I can put that on, have some drinks. I think that's my favorite hip-hop album of all times.
Yeah, pretty much that was Snoop's personality.
And now his Dogfather came out, and we all wanted Doggy Style, and Dogfather came out, and it was okay. And then
Dogfather was good.
It was okay.
It was okay.
I don't remember anything from No Limit.
From No Limit?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't fucking remember a fucking thing. And he came out with enough albums on No. This is where I think things drop off for me with him.
He had a good run in No Limit.
You know, then the Pharrell, Drop It Like It's Hot's your favorite song.
Anyways, whatever. He could have skipped that. As far as I'm concerned, he could have just skipped that one.
But it doesn't matter what he wanted to skip. It did well.
Yeah.
It did well.
He could have just skipped that one.
It did well. Okay, who would be your second? So if you said, okay, Bam, Face of Rap, Run's not available. We can't get him on the poster.
Run DMC's not available.
Not available.
Who would be my next? EPMD.
Interesting. The Face.
Face Rap, EPMD. Because they never crossed over. They kept it real hip-hop whole way through. Hell, they broke up over the shit. You know what I mean? So, and that's just them together. They both went separate ways. Eric Sherman blew the fuck up still, you know what I mean? Because he's a great producer. You know what I mean? And you wouldn't have got Redman or Keith Murray, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that legacy is a big legacy, So.
Now, I'm going to throw you another question. Who's the most underrated rapper?
The most underrated
Someone
rapper?
that is great but doesn't get enough love.
Jadakiss.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. That boy is.
He's one of my favorites. I didn't look at it that way, but you are right, though.
Jadakiss and Fabulous.
Okay.
I have to put Fab in there, too, because he's another underrated motherfucker, and he's like the modern-day LL.
Fab? Yeah.
He's like the modern-day LL. He always do that soft-type song for the ladies.
But he can do it the other way.
But when you hear him, when he's banging with these other rappers, he's putting them dudes to bed. You know what I mean? With that slick shit he's saying. So. You think
Jadakiss gets not enough credit, underrated, even though The Lox is a big name.
The Lox is a big name. They've been doing for decades. They got hits. They got bangers. They can go. But Jadakiss, if he was solo, he would have been underrated. He'd have been overlooked.
Okay, I agree.
You know what I mean?
Because the reason why I brought that up is because you mentioned a name that's who I keep saying, and it's Redman.
Yeah. I can see that.
You know what I mean? He has that funny style. I think he's really, really good. And I knew he blew up with Meth with a couple hits in a couple movies, but I mean, besides that, he just doesn't get mentioned enough in the game itself. That's who I would have brought up. That should be
Yeah.
the next question for people.
Who's the most underrated?
Who's the most underrated rapper in the game? Ever. Your opinion. Who's the most underrated?
Ever.
I'd like to know.
Ever.
There's got to be some names out there that people are just like, it's this dude, or because some people, you give so much love to one guy and he just doesn't get his dues, or his
Yeah,
sales
but we
are
gotta
not creeping up.
We got to give some parameters too, though, like because well, you can't just give it a full general, because people are gonna be like, because of this,
Me.
or because of that,
It's because it's me.
because of that. Why
Too
is
many
he
rules,
underrated?
man. It's a
Why is he-
podcast. We have no rules.
Well, all right, fine. Most underrated rapper of all time.
Who's the most underrated rapper?
I need to think on that one. I really do. I really need to think on that.
Yeah, we're gonna
because-
chop that up. We're gonna put it on the gram. You guys need to tell me who, and then we'll put it back up.
You know what?
What?
I thought about it.
You thought 8 seconds. You didn't think at all.
I had to train my thought process because I went from
look at this guy.
I went from east to west and north to south, right in my head, and his
Chameleonaire.
Nope, his name came up, and it's Andre 3000 from Outkast.
Dude, you're so stupid.
Listen to the boy rap. Listen to him.
Who has the most highest sold album of all times?
Still underrated.
You can't be underrated if you're fucking number one on the list, dum dum.
No. Trust me, underrated rapper.
Oh,
If you sitting there, if you was to put all the rappers up against each other, I guarantee you, Andre 3000 will land in the top 10.
Bro, he has the number one rap selling album of all times.
That's fine.
What the fuck? How does that make
fine.
someone underrated, you stupid?
That's fine, but I'm talking lyricism.
But it doesn't matter
for
because
me,
people
lyricism-
recognize him regardless. It doesn't
They,
matter.
they recognize the and sorry, Miss Jackson. they recognize these little things, but they not recognizing him as a fucking true fucking artist. That boy is bad.
I don't know, man.
I'm telling you, that boy bad. That boy is bad.
Who's overrated? Who's overrated, man? Who's overrated?
Who's overrated? Ah, man.
There's somebody you listen to that you're like, he's garbage.
So many.
A quote from KRS-One. He's garbage.
So many. So many. So many. See, the problem is, and I got to think on that. That was a little harder because I got too many people running through my head, and I want to offend the right person.
See, me, it's the one that's overrated for me. And it's not that he's not skilled.
Ooh.
And it's not like he's not a good storyteller. It's just sometimes even some of his newer stuff. And on one track, I just wish I can take him off.
Who?
And it's Eminem.
Really?
I
You think
can't.
he's
That
overrated?
Still Dre, he fucking makes me. I want to change the track when he starts rapping. I just want to.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? I just don't like. He has a cool couple stories. Sure, you want to kill his baby mom or whatever, but I'm just like, And as a DJ, dude, at the Super Bowl, I told you he only had one song to perform. He could only perform one song with any type of hype. And it was that 8 Miles track. And that was it. I was like, how'd you know? I'm like, what do you, I've DJ'd. This guy as a DJ, didn't give me anything. You know? Unless he's featured on another track, but his own fucking track, that's it. And My Name Is, and The Real Slim Shady, throw it out on the garbage. But anyways, that's who I can't.
Yeah, okay.
That's-
I hear you. I mean,
And I'm
I
dogging
went
the
for
guy
that,
with the second and third most albums sold in hip-hop history.
You know?
So that's why I'm dogging him with the most overrated.
Most overrated. Oof.
I just
That's
don't.
terrible.
I just don't.
wouldn't
I'm not
think-
saying he's the worst. I just don't think he. You know when people get mad at the top 5 and shit? Yeah. Snoop wasn't wrong. Snoop wasn't wrong when they got mad at you. Not on your top
Man,
5?
I don't know, man. I'm really thinking about it. And nobody's coming to mind at the moment. Nobody's coming to mind.
All right, I'll be the next. You're going to bring it up
Yeah.
next time we're on.
Yeah, most overrated. Oof.
Most overrated. Is that what we're going to ask people? People, fuck that. Fuck underrated.
Overrated.
Who's the most overrated rapper in the game or was in the game? Please comment down there. I want to know who you think it is.
Yes. Let us know.
Damn.
Let us know.
Damn, man.
I'm probably gonna agree with like 10 people. That one, yeah. That one, yeah.
Really?
You know?
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Is there? I remember growing up, there was this dude Richard, right? Richard Bowes, his name was.
Richard Bowes.
Richard Bowes. I think we caught him on you know, the suspect list of like this man. The suspect list of this man has been touching people at Billingsbridge.
Oh Lord.
And then,
Alright.
and then his mask on, and he looked at the camera, and we think it's Richard Bowes.
Oh, crazy.
Anyways,
Yeah.
we'll be touching people at Billingsbridge, Richard. But anyways, he told me, you know, he's a hip hop fan, and he said he hated Mace to death. He hated Mace. He hated him. It was the first time. It was the first time I fucking noticed. I ever heard someone say, you know what I mean? I hate this guy. You know what I mean? Especially growing up, and you know they're on the radio and on much music and all that other shit. But yeah, I remember he was the first person to really hate on someone. You know what I mean? So, but
I mean, everybody got someone they don't like. You know, it's either you don't like their tone of their voice.
like you
or
don't
just
like Lil Nas X.
It's not I don't like him. You understand? I think he's a great artist, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a great artist. He make good music.
Dude,
and I want
swear,
that for the record.
You are
I
going to
want-
make me dig through our first episodes
I
ever.
want that for the record. Like I said, I just felt like I was.
You called him a one-hit wonder, and he's on 3 or 4 hits now.
I was bamboozled. I felt like I was bamboozled. I'm sticking to it. That's all. I didn't honestly, you know, like you know, I worked at a bar for 10 fucking years.
Yeah.
And my radar should have been fucking focused, and I didn't see it, bro. This is why I'm so offended. You see what I'm saying? That's just why I'm so offended, right? It's because
I wasn't shocked one bit.
I was appalled. You know what I mean? That's how I felt. This is why I got a problem with him. Other than that,
In his
You know.
case, and let's say if you made that beat and you sold it to him for $30 and he blew up, do you feel like you should knock on his door and be like, I need like 30,000 more?
well, yeah, fucking right. And he should be paying it. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that,
He
dude.
gets nothing. He gets a picture for $1,000. That's it.
See, and this is, you know, on the radio I heard today that Khalees is mad, right, at
Yes.
Beyonce for her new album that just came out.
Okay.
She did a new song, and they sampled something from Khalees,
Oh,
right? And Khalees don't get a dime from it
wow.
because Pharrell produced the song and he got all the rights for it.
That's the way the game works,
You
man.
see what I'm saying? And that's that product of people. You know, when you doing something with someone, make sure you get your rights to it because she didn't know, she didn't understand it. So someone took advantage of the situation and went and reused it again
Is it
and
true?
making millions.
What's the secret of music? Is it after a certain amount of years you can sample something?
No.
No? Okay.
No. You gotta get permission to sample it, and it depends. It also depends if it's copywritten or not, because after a certain amount of time, you have to recopyright it again. You
Okay,
understand what I'm saying?
okay.
So if, like I said, is let's say Jay-Z's song copyrights ends tonight at midnight.
Yeah.
You understand? And I sample one of his songs, and I copyright it first thing in the morning before they do. He doesn't get a dime.
So, man, there's got to be, especially with people like him, there's got to be a fucking organization behind all his music just fucking waiting for this shit to...
That's fucking right.
That's fucking bananas.
That's fucking right.
You brought up something to me about a week ago about that track from the Big Lotto, the girl.
Yes.
I'm like, and you brought up the show, The Rap Game, and I was like, shit, I was watching that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I got caught watching all 5 seasons.
Okay. All right.
And
Not bad. Not a bad show.
I understand why he stopped it. I thought season 4 and 5 are fucking garbage. And it has nothing to do with Jay or his part. It was just the talent wasn't.
Right. Wasn't there.
Because Miss Mulatto, which Big Lotto, she fucking was a monster from episode
From
1.
day- from
So I
day
knew episode 1, so I was like, this girl's something to fuck with.
Monster,
Now-
day one.
Season 2, I thought he was going to pick somebody else. He threw a curveball the whole fucking show. Season 3, he picks a kid named Nova. This kid was a fucking monster. I don't know if you ever had a chance to check this kid out back then.
No.
So I reached out to him on the gram. I want to get him on, but fucking the kid ain't looking like he used to.
Oh, growing up, people grow up and change.
Yeah, hopefully. I just because I was a real fan of him on the show, but it's cool that you mentioned that because I remember I was just catching up on these episodes again, and then you're telling me that she blew up from. Well, she didn't blow up from that show. I would love to know a little bit more about her. I have to do more research on her. I want to know who she signed with now.
I don't know who she signed with now, but she put in the work. Like, you know what I mean? She did
Oh,
the show.
yeah,
After that, she put in the work, did a couple songs here and there, and then this one came out, and everybody is taken to it because of the Mariah Carey sample. You know what I mean? And that's cool. That's good. But for me, she's got fucking bars. You know what I mean? Like, out of all the female rappers in the game right now,
She was killing it as a kid. I believe it.
She's got bars. She's got the hottest bars, I find.
I mean? The reason why I don't like that song specifically is because she sampled like one of the fucking iconic songs of all times from Mariah Carey, and it doesn't even come close. And it's like when Puff Daddy fucking samples a big thing or steals a riff from someone. It's a fucking hit.
Yeah, of course, because it, like I said,
This wasn't for me. It didn't touch that. It didn't even come close.
When you grab something that transcends generations, you get what I'm saying? And hip hop started off like that. You know what I mean? The beginning of hip hop, a lot of those samples are from songs that transcended generations. You know what I mean? Like a lot of big songs, a lot of Run DMC songs. A lot of these songs are coming from songs that I used to listen to. My mama listened.
That's
to.
right.
You get what I'm saying? So I didn't know who sang the song, but
you heard of it.
The sound
Yes.
was there. It's familiar to me, right? So what's happening now is all these kids who's growing up, mama was listening to Mariah Carey.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
So that song, that sound, it's in their
I
ear.
get
right?
it. I get it.
You know?
It's not about what she did, and obviously it's working. It's on the radio every fucking 5 songs. I get it. It's just as a fan, I'm not gonna say I love the song because I don't even think it doesn't even come close to Mariah's original. That's why.
Oh, well.
That's all. That's all.
You're comparing 1 and 2, yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna compare 1 and 2. I'm gonna compare 1 and 2 every fucking time.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
I never was a Mariah fan anyway, so it didn't matter to me. You know.
What do you mean you were a Mariah fan?
Wasn't. Was never a Mariah fan. Sorry, man. Sorry.
In what sense? Because I was a Mariah fan at one point in every sense.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan, bro. Wasn't a fan.
What do you mean?
Nope. I couldn't dig it. I couldn't dig it. You know.
Oh my God.
I honestly, truthfully, I feel she can't sing.
Anymore or then?
Period. And the whole career is like, to me, you know.
People must think we're fucking on drugs.
They probably
Eminem
think
sucks. Mariah Carey's no good.
They probably think I'm on crack, but you know, people, you got to remember. You know, I grew up listening to Patti LaBelle, you know, Gladys Knight. I grew up listening to singers. You understand? And when she came on the scene, it's like, what the fuck is going on here? You understand? For me, what the fuck is going on here? You know? And then what rectified me was Adele.
Okay.
You understand?
You thought Adele was black, right?
You see what I'm saying? That's I'm like, what? When I found out she was white, I was even more fucking excited. You know what I mean? But that fucking lady can sing, bro.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, if you listen to an Adele song and then listen to a Mariah Carey song, you're gonna go, she can't sing.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm telling you, you're gonna say it. She can't sing.
It's funny because I got into an argument with someone like a while back ago about I think Alicia Keys doesn't have a great voice neither. And then they got into a huge argument with me. But I met you by owning a studio, right? So I know how people sound immediately through that mic and what the fucking magical engineer can do too, right?
Yes, right.
And I was like, yo, this bitch can't really sing. And like, she wanted to beef me and everything, but
You know, but yeah, no, I mean, like, to me, I've always felt she couldn't sing, you know.
interesting. I have
just
to learn
that's just
something
this
every
is where-
day, Bam.
That's just the way I felt. You know?
I'm gonna send her a message. Tell her that.
Tell her. I don't give a fuck.
Like Mariah can't say. Oh, now, like, I don't know, but isn't it? It's not about. Isn't it? She can reach that high note, isn't it? Is that what she's known for? Her and
You mean that
Celine
that
Dion.
screech, that chalkboard?
I'm gonna put that on tonight. I gotta listen to this.
I'm telling
I
you.
gotta hear what the fuck you're talking about. Not one Mariah Carey song.
Nope.
Not even Old Dirty Bastard.
See, there you go. You just said a Mariah Carey song, but you brought up Old Dirty Bastard. If
Because
you
I
see
don't
what I'm
remember
saying?
the fucking song is called.
There you go. But you remember the old dirty bastard, right? So if she can fucking sing, if she can truly fucking
in the house,
and if she can truly fucking sing, you'd have remembered her. Yes, you see what I'm saying?
no.
I'm telling you. She can't sing. She can't fucking sing, bro.
I have like 2 songs in mind that I can't think about. But that's nothing to do with fucking.
She's done songs. She's done songs with a lot of people. Don't get me wrong. You know, like. Hey,
so when Mariah comes on at a club, you're just like, interesting. I never knew that, man. I never knew that.
No.
That's fucking interesting.
I don't want to move. I don't want to bob. Nothing.
Well,
I'm going to the bar. I'm going to wait in line at the bar.
There's really nothing.
I swear.
There's that one track with Mace and the Locks that's pretty good. Well, they make it good. And then there's the one with ODB. And then for me, there's that one with Jay's not very good. And yeah.
No. I'm going to the bar. I'm gonna wait in line patiently. You know. Hopefully the bartender take long enough for me to get my beer and a new song comes on.
I guess so, man.
You know?
Anyways, what are you doing this weekend, Bam?
I'm gonna study some more because they just came out with the new code book, the 2021 code book. So I just want to compare the two. You know, I got the 2018.
Oh, okay.
So I want to see a couple of differences they got in there, and just to familiarize myself. You know,
interesting.
Study, you know,
interesting.
You know,
I'm gonna enjoy the weather. Our boy D's back from Cuba. We're gonna meet up with him after. Do you think? You got to pick a fucking date to get down here, so my balls stop getting busted. Because I'm just gonna get him to call you. I'm gonna give you everyone your number. Be like, text this motherfucker. Call him late at night. He loves 3 a.m. phone calls.
You know, everybody forget. Like I'm an hour. Everybody forget I'm an hour ahead. So it's like, oh yeah, it's 11 o'clock. Let's call now.
Leave me alone. I don't know when this bucking guy's coming.
I'm coming down.
I don't know when. I don't know when.
Actually, when I get off, I'm gonna look it up.
Look it up. Pick a fucking date. We'll figure it out, man. I'm getting my balls busted here.
You know.
Anyways. Everyone, thanks for listening on Live on the Mic podcast.
For real.
Bam, Robin over here. I'm Batman. He's Robin.
You know, it is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. I had a fucking conversation about Batman with a coworker today. You know, and
how did that go?
Hey, no, he fucked with me. He was like, you know, he asked me a question. He said, "You a big Batman fan?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "What's the Riddler real name?"
Fucking Jim Carrey.
You know, had me thinking about that shit for days, bro.
What the fuck was his name?
Edward Nygma.
You guys have nothing better to talk about at work. What the fuck is this?
He threw me off because I'm like, who thinks of that shit? You know what I mean? It was just like, you know, hey, wait a minute, I know it, but I just couldn't remember it. You know, it's kind of like when I'll be like, hey, what's my real name, Joe? And you'd be like, you motherfucker. You know what I mean? So it was like that, it fucking with me. But yeah, people. Thank you for listening to Live on the Mic. You know
all right, man. Enjoy your weekend.
Peace.
Later.